Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I make my bifold wallets. And I did a tutorial on this before, but it was really bad quality, so I just decided I'm going to redo it. And the layout will be like this. So it'll have 4 card pockets. Obviously the first one won't show over. And you cover the sticky, the last one won't show over either. And then 4, and then the ID. Really like spacious, so you don't have to worry about it getting stuck or anything. 2 hiddens, and then billfold. So yep, I will show you how I make mine. So you will need obviously tape, and I use clear tape and gray tape to save tape, and then ruler, obviously optional, X-Acto knife, scissors, and my ID, which I cut to 2 3/4 by 3 5/8. So if you have like the little eighth marks on your cutting mat, it is really helpful. Okay, so first what you want to do is you want to take 4 pieces. All of these are 8 1/4 inch long. You want 2 of them to be part of your billfold color, so half of it, whatever colors you want. And then you want to take 2 pieces that are going to be either gray tape or clear tape. And again, these are just the way that this is just the way that I do mine, so I'm just giving you those instructions. And then what you want to do is you want to put these on top of each other to make 3 inches. So let me do that. And then you want to flip it over and then just layer the gray tape right on top of it. So don't overlap it 1/4 inch or anything. So this is just going to be a 3-inch fabric. So like that. And then you can trim off excess. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to do this middle part right here. So whatever you want for that middle part, you want to take it, and I like to go up 3 inches, and then a little bit past 3 inches I put the tape. Like that. And then I cut it so it's a little less than 1/4 inch. And then you can fold it over into the billfold. And if you want to fold it and press it flat, you can. But now we're going to make the hidden pockets. Okay, for the hiddens, you're going to want to cut 3 strips of gray tape that are 7 1/2 inches long, and 1 of your pattern or your solid color, whatever you want for your hiddens to be, and make that 7 1/2 inches long as well. And you're going to take 2 of the gray strips and you're going to stack them to be 3 inches tall. So I'm going to do that. Then flip it over and then layer the other gray tape. Then you want 1/4 inch of adhesive to show, so I'd like to line it up at the 1/4 inch line, and then layer my pattern tape along the inch line, so it'll be 1/4 inch sticky showing. And then before I peel it up, I like to cut it in half. So half of 7 1/2 is 3 3/4. So do that. And those are your hiddens, and you can either put them on your wallet now, or what I like to do is I like to wait until my card pockets are done. And then, yeah, so I'm going to do the card pockets. Okay, so now the card pockets. And I usually don't do my card pockets this way, just sometimes. But since I had a piece on my board already to do it this way, I'll just show you how to do it. And this is the method to sandwich the strip in between the front and the back of the card pockets, so that when you slide your pocket in, it goes in smoothly. And so what you want to do is you want to cut your card pocket color, and this is 11 1/4 of an inch. This is for 3 card pockets, and then I cut an extra one, which will be part of your hidden, or not your hidden, your ID, and the card pocket behind that, but you want to cut that one separately. So this one is just 11 1/4, and then I also did 11 1/4 for the back of the pocket, and then 11 1/4 for the sandwiching part. So what I did, this was once a regular piece of tape, and then I cut it at 1/2 inch. So this is just a 1/2 inch piece. And what you want to do is you want to take your front of your card pocket and lay it around 1/4 of an inch on top of this small 1/2 inch piece. It doesn't have to be even. So like that. And then you flip it over and you can cover the back of the card pocket. So that way, and when you put your card pocket in, it goes in smoothly. Okay, so all I did was cut my card pockets. They are 3 3/4 inches long, and then I also cut another 3 3/4 inch piece of whatever the ID is going to be. And what you want to do is you want to cut one of these in half. And you're going to do the same sandwiching thing that you did for the card pockets. So I like to leave around like 1/2 inch at the bottom. Like that. And then again, you can cover the back of your card pocket. Okay, so now that we have our card pockets cut, we're going to start with the trim. And what I did was cut 2 pieces, and you can make these both 4 inches, it doesn't matter, you'll have leftover that you can cut off, just make it easier, I guess. But you're going to want to cut one of these in half. And it doesn't really have to be a even line, it just needs to be straight. Or I like for it to be straight. And what I do is line it up. I'm just looking to see if this top is straight. Is line it up. I like to line mine up with the inch mark. Like that. And then I use a see-through ruler because I make my trims a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch. And then you can just and I don't think that's straight. Let me see. Oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, there is the trim, and that's how I trim mine. So what you want to do is you want to trim 3 of them, not your ID. So you want to trim your 3 regular card pockets. So this one you'll cut in half, and then this one you're going to cut half, and then half. But keep like 2 halves for one of the inches, but then keep this whole inch. So I'll come back and tell you what I mean. Okay, so as you see, I got all 3 of my cards trimmed, but only half an inch is missing. So what I did is you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half again, like that. But you want to keep this piece whole. And what you want to do with this piece is you want to trim the shorter side of your ID. So do that now. And then for this longer piece, you want to trim the top of your ID, but don't fold it over. Okay, so it should be trimmed and not folded over, like I said. And what you want to do is you want to take your card pocket, place it behind the ID, line it up with the end so that some of it is sticking out like over here. Flip it over, and then once you line it up with the top, you're going to fold this piece over behind the pocket. So now your ID should be trimmed, your pocket should be trimmed, and I know a lot of people are like covering the sticky and the ID, but I don't find it necessary because mine never gets stuck. But if you want to do that, then you can. And so now I like to place my card pockets on the hiddens. So what I like to do is line my hidden, this is the left side of the hidden, and line it up with the inch mark. And then I take one of my card pockets, and I also take my see-through ruler, and I like to go down, what is it, 3/8 of an inch, I think. I go, I think it is 3/8 of an inch down, this, like starting from the top down, and then that's where I place my card pocket. And even though I do that measurement all the time, I still like to check and make sure that it doesn't show over. And then I just kind of do like a trial and error thing with the other card pockets just to make sure that they don't show over. And then I do that until I get it to where I like it. So once you have all your card pockets down, what I like to do is I like to run my finger along the bottom edge of the hidden just so that card pocket stays nice. So when I cover the sticky, it like doesn't move around. So that's what we're gonna do next. And I'll just show you this one because it's pretty self-explanatory. And then you can, I guess, either fold this under, but I like to cut it off just so that it's like a straight edge, and just continue covering the sticky at the bottom of these card pockets. Now it's time to put these hiddens onto the wallet, and I also like to trim the side when it's not on the wallet either. But yeah, just do that, and then you can put your ID on. Straight enough. And then this is where you can cover the sticky on this side. Like that. And then you can also cover the side. And if you don't know how to do that, I'll just show you really quick. Like, not how I'm gonna do it right now, but just like quickly. So you just put it on top of the ID, like that, however you like it. Then you want to cut the slit where the card pocket begins, and then you can fold over that little piece. It'll be detached, and then you can flip up the ID and cover and put that small piece behind the ID. So once I do mine, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I have mine how I like it, and I also folded the excess on the back. But as you see, this is loose, but the ID is still covered. So you're gonna have to take this piece up. If I did have nails, which I just cut them, so sad. So this piece folds up like that. And sorry if that's out of focus. Then you flip the ID up, and then you put that piece behind the ID. And then I'm gonna cut this little. Like that. So you want to make sure that it doesn't show behind the ID when you put it under. And then I have some to trim, and yep. And you can like press this flat a little bit if you want. But now we're gonna do the outer billfold. Okay, again, you're gonna want to take whatever you want your billfold to be and make that 8 1/4 of an inch also. And sorry about this band up light, I'm right by the window. And then you're gonna want to take whatever you want your outer billfold to be, and you want to make it around 1/4 of an inch longer than what you want your end result to be. So that's what I mean by that. Whatever you want your end to be, like this is around 1/2 inch around, I don't know. And then I made it 1/4 of an inch longer than that just to give me some room in case I mess up. So that's what I did there. So it's around 3/4 of an inch longer than you know, the end right here. So again, you're gonna want to take your billfold color piece and layer it to be 3 inches tall. And then what I like to do is, can you see that? Sure. Is, let me move this out the way. Line it up with the inch line. And then I don't make it exactly 1/2 inch. I make it above the 1/2 inch mark. And I'm just looking to see which side is straighter. So yeah, a little above the 1/2 inch mark. And since I don't like to trim it when it's on the wallet, like after I fold it over and everything, I just like try to make sure everything is straight. Like that. And then you want to layer the top one so you have around 1/4 of an inch of sticky at the top. And sorry if the lighting is weird. I think it is. But yeah. Oh, that made it worse. Wait. And then before I peel it up, I like to trim the sides. Just because for me, once I peel it up, it doesn't come out nicely. And sometimes still it doesn't come out nicely, but it comes out nicer if I do this before I peel it up. And then you want to flip it over and cut out your boxes. And then you want to fold over this 1/4 inch piece to make trim. So once you did that, it's time to put them together. And just get it how to wherever you like it. And then I like to cut slits from where the hidden pockets end. So from where this ends on this side, I cut outward a little at an angle, outward angle like that. And then on the side, I cut at an outward angle going to the right. Then I hold it down, flip these hiddens up, and then fold that middle piece in. And then you can fold up the bottom. And this is like the part that I hate because it always comes out crooked. Especially on the side with the card pockets. Like that. And you can cover the sticky in the billfold. So I'll do that now. Then you can fold your ends over. Whatever, I'll fix it later. But yep, that is, and then like how I had that tape on the pockets, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little residue. But you can just take the sticky part of any piece of tape and like dab it and it'll come off. But yep, you can cut your slits however you cut them. But yep, that is your wallet. So the first card pocket shouldn't show over. It shouldn't, none of them should. And then this obviously doesn't. And then you don't have to really cut anything because that diagonal, like it makes it enough room. And then also it's like just really roomy, like it doesn't get stuck or anything like that. And then of course the hiddens like that, and the billfold. So yep, thanks for watching, and if you like it, you know, leave comments saying that it's helpful, like it, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And hopefully this was a lot better than the other one because it was really bad. And I think I was gonna say something, but I forgot, like I normally do. And if you want any tutorials on something, you know, you can always comment and ask. And yep, thanks for watching. Bye.